things that you have to do is start retraining the words that come out of your mouth. The problem that we have is that we're saying things and everything's negative that you're saying, right? But if you put a positive spin onto it, but not just a positive spin, but a solution-based spin onto it, that's going to help you so much better, because it's going to make you feel like you're making progress. There's a book that I'm reading. If you haven't heard of Jay Shetty, he was a former monk. He has a book out. It's called Think Like a Monk. And the things that he's been saying, I'm just like, wow, like, why didn't I think of this before? Like, where were you, dude? Like, years ago when I needed you. One of the things he says is, people always say, like, you can't do it. Like, I can't do this. Say, I can do this by doing this and this and this. Then instead of just knocking it out and just saying it's not possible, you started thinking about what you have to do to make it possible. So that's one thing that you guys can do. If people always say, I'm bad at this, right? Oh, I'm so bad at this, like, I suck. Like, if you ever hear yourself saying things like that, you have to start saying, at the positive spin, I'm investing the time I need to get better. Okay, so that's one of the things that you can do. It's taking those words that you're saying and putting that solution spin to it. Okay, so if you ever find yourself saying, like, I can't handle everything, say, I'm prioritizing things and I'm checking it off my list. So that's the difference. If you're saying, no one loves me, everyone hates me, I'm unlovable, say, put that solution spin and say, no, I'm reaching out to people and I'm starting to connect to them. A lot of people fail in living a healthy lifestyle because you get too down on yourself. And because you're like, oh, I only worked out 3 days this week. That's freaking good. Like, yay you for doing that. Like, for moving your body 3 days compared to none, that's great. So you have to start thinking that way, like thinking on the positive side of things instead of bringing yourself down all the time. For example, this program that I'm putting together, like, I started thinking, like, I can't do this. Like, this is hard. Like, I have to think of marketing. I have to think of putting together all these different programs, a schedule. There's going to be nutrition in there. I'm going to have, a private group. I'm going to have, different experts come in, whether it be to talk about different things, menopause, nutrition, anything you can think of. It's like all these different things that we're going through. And the problem is, I was getting overwhelmed because I was thinking everything out at once. But once I started to sit back and say, I can't do this, instead of that, I said, I can do this by doing this and this and this and this, and started kind of prioritizing my list and putting it out and breaking it down into pieces instead of being overwhelmed all at once. And I know that can happen even at work. Sometimes at work you're like, oh my God, I have so much to do. Like, I don't even know where to get started. I can't do this. Like, no, you can. You can do it. You just have to list it out. That's all you gotta do, guys. And talk to yourself. It's okay. It doesn't make you crazy, because I'm crazy and I talk to myself all the time. So Lisa, stop it. Just stop it, Lisa. Just stop. No, we're not gonna say that. We're gonna do it. See, I'm doing it right now. I'm having a conversation with myself. It's kind of crazy. Have a great night. If you have any questions or anything like that, please never hesitate to message me. I know I'm always talking with you guys back and forth, so enjoy. All right.